What's going on, Aries? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for the week of March 13th to the 19th, 2023. So in this reading, Aries, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the week. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming, and we're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides and much more regarding the upcoming week for you, Aries. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment, Aries, to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we move through this reading. And I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Aries, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Aries. But without further ado, I am now going to pull the energy for you, and we will see what it is that wants to come through for you for this week, Aries. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Aries. See what we got going on here, Aries. Okay, Aries, so let's start this reading off for you with some pre-shuffled oracle cards from the universe. What frequency do you need more of? What frequency do you need to embody for this upcoming week? The first frequency you need is immunity. So being immune to something is all about being not affected by something. So what's coming through with this immunity card is specifically some sort of opinion that someone may have of you that they're trying to infect you with. It could be very subtle. What I'm picking up on, Aries, is there could be a little bit of a passive aggressive comment, or people who think that they know you and something. You really want to be careful about letting anything penetrate your core, anything that you know who you really are, Aries. So you must be immune to the opinions of other people, right? This is an energy of only God can judge me. Only the universe knows what you're here to do. And the energy that I'm picking up on is definitely something about you advancing. There's something about an upgrade that you are really moving. I see great things happening for you this week, and I feel like there could be people around you. If it's not a person around you, this could be your own subconscious sabotage or guilty, or just something you want to look at in the subconscious. Feelings of worthiness and knowing that you do deserve the best. Okay, Aries, you do deserve the best, but what I'm getting from this is in order to actually line up with the best that life has to offer for you, you really don't want to take the opinions of others too seriously right now. There is an element around you that's incompatible with the life that you say that you want. So what I'm picking up on right off the bat, Aries, is some sort of emotional denial that you may be in. Some of you, this is not going to be for all of you, some of you are denying how you really feel just to kind of keep yourself down so that you don't shine too brightly. There is an element to this reading that if you were to shine at your full capacity, if you were to be who you really are, people would come out of the woodwork and think that you're egotistical, think you're overly competitive, think that you are some sort of egomaniac, when the truth is actually not that. And other people's problems, so be careful of people projecting their own insecurities onto you because they don't feel worthy of something. Why should you have it? Okay. You also have, it's an interesting frequency. You have open to life in reverse. Open to life, but you have this in reverse. So this energy is really about controlling your life rather than letting life control you in terms of people's opinions. Once again, immunity and open to life in reverse. This is about being really intentional with your thoughts, realizing, Aries, that if you don't take control of your destiny, someone will for you. And that's the risk of you being too open. So for this week, I don't want you to be worried about being too self-centered. That's what you need. You need to be self-centered right now, Aries, because your energy is leaking. You're not doing things because, oh, I don't want to shine too brightly, is the energy. So don't be too open this week, especially with your goals and your aspirations. And you also have catalyst. So the frequency you need more of is catalyst. So whatever energy is bothering you is definitely what you want to look at more. So the catalyst is something that it's an agent that starts off a chain reaction. So you're entering into some sort of new chain reaction. We'll see what it is as we move through the reading. We start this reading off for you with your opportunity, Aries, is the 9 of Swords. This is your opportunity. I honestly feel with this energy for you, there's some sort of deep, deep pain that you're experiencing in your life. And you really don't want to look at it because it's going to inconvenience you for a period of time. What that pain is about, we're going to have to see. For a lot of you, it has to do with your own inner process, but for some of you, this has to do with someone that you're very connected to, that there's an incompatibility within the relationship. When it comes to your challenge, you have the Strength card. Okay, so the Strength card is all about moving through a very difficult situation with grace. There's also something here about merging your animalistic beast self with your higher self is a challenge for you because you always are worried about overdoing it or underdoing it. There's something about that. Now, before we even get into the overall general energy, there's also here something about you taking action this week and you taking accountability for your own life. There's something this week about no one is coming to save you. No one is it's up to you to make the changes that are necessary, okay, Aries? Now, when it comes to your overall general energy for this week, I really get a good energy. You have the World, you have the 6 of Wands, and you also have the King of Cups as your overall general energy here, Aries. So the World has to do with a major upgrade in the physical plane, and the 6 of Wands has to do with getting a lot of attention from other people as well. So I see you having a lot of success and attention in some sort of career area, or just the way that you carry yourself and you walk down the street. I feel like people are going to be noticing you if that's what you want. Now, you also have the King of Cups here, Aries, in your overall general energy. So there is love here. There could be a new relationship that's opening up for a lot of you, but I still feel for many of you, you're still tied up to another energy and you're not really creating space for the new. But we're going to see some of you are in an existing thing. When it comes to what you don't see coming here, Aries, there is something happening that you don't see coming that could be extreme. You have the Tower, you have the 7 of Pentacles, and you also have the 7 of Swords here when it comes to what you do not see coming for this week, Aries. So there definitely is a shakeup here. Something that you've invested in for a very long time could be coming to an end, Aries. What I feel from this energy is that there's some sort of thing within you. For others of you, it's going to be around you here, that when it comes to you upgrading your own life, there's an energy around you that's not going to take you there, okay? There's an energy around you that, is forcing you to play it small, for you to think that you're natural. If you're an Aries and you're in alignment with your natural energy, you're going to be a little bit competitive in some area of your life. You're going to want to win. You're going to want attention if you're in your natural flow with your energy. So for some of you, this is an inner process where if there's no one around you holding you down and that's not really an issue for you, this is your, you having the strength to admit what you really want. And that could be something in the physical world, right? That could be attention, status, more money, more... this energy is about achievement and attainment, and there's something holding you back from that. And because there's something holding you back from that, whatever's holding you back, the universe is basically targeting. So whether this is some sort of inner belief that is just simply isn't required, or some sort of person here who's holding you back energetically, the universe is going to bring something to your attention. So just be aware of that. Now, when it comes to your advice from your spirit guides this week, Aries, you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Justice card, and you also have the Ace of Cups as your advice from spirit. So this is very much in alignment with that open to life in reverse and immunity. The Nine of Cups is about you focusing on your own wish fulfillment and what's going to really make you happy. Because the pattern that a lot of you are in right now is like trying to stifle yourself, not going all out. Like, this is Aries, I want this, I'm going to compete for this, I'm going to put all my energy into this. Like, there's something preventing you from doing that right now. So that's what, you also have the Justice card, and you also have the Ace of Cups here. So there's some sort of new beginning and some sort of balance. There's some sort of like good karma that you're meant to receive that you may not receive based on some sort of like limitation that you've bought into. So what that's about, let's go ahead and see. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify why the Nine of Swords is your opportunity. All right, why is the Nine of Swords your opportunity here, Aries? Let's go ahead and see and get into this reading for you. Okay, there's something here. Okay, well, it seems like there's something that doesn't do it for you anymore. You have the King of Wands and you also have the Four of Cups here to clarify your opportunity. There's something that you're clinging to that you know is out of alignment for you, Aries. And what's in alignment for you is more of like a radical self-expression. The King of Wands is your opportunity. The problem is this is what, like, you're refusing the call. The universe is offering you something here, Aries. You see that cup. The universe is like, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to express, but for some reason you're not doing so right now. And that's your challenge. You could be very upset about these limitations. So what I feel the advice here is to bet on yourself and realize that the biggest weapon that the whole matrix has, and also people even around you with each individual ego, people try to instill doubts in your own belief in yourself, because your belief in yourself is the only thing that really matters in this life. If you believe and you have proper definitions, you will rise to the top in anything that you want to do. If you let people infect yourself, your image, so that's why you have, remember, what you need more of, immunity and open to life in reverse. When I get open to life, it's not that you have to shut down and not live. It's just the way that you're living right now is not in alignment with your soul, right? So let's go ahead and see some of this good stuff. Let's see why the Six of Wands is here for you, Aries, in your overall general energy. Oh. Well, the Six of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and also the Wheel of Fortune here in your overall general energy. So there's some sort of like next step that you know that you need to do to move into your destiny here. And you know like exactly basically what you need to do, but there's some sort of wounding tied up to this as well. Like this attention that you're getting, this natural flow of your destiny, you standing out, you being competitive, you attaining whatever it is that you want to attain, there's a resistance that's attached to it. And the resistance that I'm getting for a lot of you is the opinions of other people thinking that they know best how you should live your life, for probably their own personal benefit. You know, people can poison you with their own opinions of how you should live your life, and most times their whole opinion about what you should do is totally based off their own stuff. So with immunity here, open to life in reverse, and this Nine of Cups in your advice from Spirit, you really have to understand that most people are morons and most people are completely controlled by their emotions. So what they're presenting to you as face value, you're a bad person because of what you're doing. You're this, you're that. You need to be like, let it get to me. I'm just going creep. Like, no. Only God can judge you right now, Aries. Let's also see what the Strength card is here in your challenge. So there's a big opportunity for you to push forward, but you're hesitant to do so because of an energy that you're attached to, is what I'm getting. Let's see why the Strength card is here in your challenge. Strength card in your challenge is clarified by the Moon, by the World once again, and also by the Seven of Cups here. So for a lot of you, this definitely has to do with an upgrade in your life. The World card is here. This is to do with a physical upgrade, Aries. And you also have the Moon here, which is to do with subconscious feelings and also a lot of the unknown. So a lot of you feel very emotional about an upgrade that you know you need to do. What I'm getting is like there's just something you need to be more authentic with. And the truth about this situation that you find yourself in is that if you were to be authentic and like there would probably be an ending in some sort of relationship, okay? Because I do feel there is some sort of hidden envy, perhaps, that people have around you, and they're making up stories about why you're successful, why you want what you want, but they don't have the same wiring as you. So they're incapable of actually judging you, is what I'm getting. So I need more information on this. Let's go ahead and see why the Tower is here. Why is the Tower card here in what you don't see coming, Aries, for this week? Okay, well, you have the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and also the Three of Swords when it comes to the Tower and what you don't see coming. So this definitely has to do with your emotions and someone who you're close to. I'm not sure, for some of you, like your extended family is talking crap about you, or someone that you believe is like part of your extended community. I really feel like there's just an incompatibility here. Like you can't have your cake and eat it too with this specific situation, meaning like I never actually even understood that joke, so the fact that I said it is weird. But what I'm saying is there's some sort of clear direction that you know you need to take to upgrade your life, to like really go full, like let it rip as an Aries, that you can't keep doing. You can't keep like, I just feel like you're stuffing yourself down. You know what I mean? You're stuffing yourself down right now, Aries. So, I don't know. Let's see why the Seven of Swords is here. That will tell me a little bit more about this whole thing. Some of you just have your wires crossed as well, like, of what it means. Like competition is somehow bad or something. Seven of Swords and what you don't see coming. It's clarified by the Death card, the Tower, and the Nine of Swords. Wow. And the Nine of Swords is also your opportunity. So it looks like your opportunity, Aries, is to go through some sort of very painful ending. And it has to do, like, however this ends, someone's going to blame you. That's part of why, because your emotions are tied up to this, because someone's going to blame you for being selfish, is what I'm getting. Like you moving in alignment with your true destiny. Some sort of opportunity that presents itself to you this week to upgrade your life, because that's what I'm getting. You're going to have to detach yourself from an energy that's not like letting you move forward with that. And I feel like it is to do with someone that you really care about. It's going to cause a tower for them, but because you care about them, when they're in a tower, you're in a tower if you're an empath, you know, to a certain degree. But man, this is a difficult reading, isn't it? I kind of feel like this is just... Okay, no. Let's keep going. Let's see in this advice. Let's see why the Nine of Cups is here in your advice, Aries. The Nine of Cups in your advice is clarified by the Temperance card, the Four of Pentacles, and also the Ace of Swords. This has to do with you detaching from some sort of groundedness in the physical world. Like, I got this message from the beginning, but you taking accountability for your own life and realizing, like, this has to do with your security and your money for a lot of you. Some of you, like, someone around you, like, okay, the frequency I'm getting from this is, like, this is your life, right? Part of your life you're, like, taking out and you're saying to someone, or you're just like, hey, you take care of it. Like, you do it. Like, you control this for me. But when you do that, you're giving away a lot of your personal power. So your advice is that you know this. Like, you're not happy in the physical world right now because you're due for an upgrade. And that's even what this Justice card is saying in your advice, Aries. And that's why you have Open to Life in reverse, because you're very close to a breakthrough. I do feel that this is emotional, though, and you could have some sort of belief that you're a bad person for moving forward. It's either that or someone is imposing that you're bad, like you are an attention seeker, you're a social climber is what I'm hearing. You are fake, you're a phony, you're not what you say you are, you're doing this for the wrong reasons, but that's not actually true. And it's coming from someone who's hurt. So I don't know who that is, but I just feel like there's an energy where you know what you need to do in terms of, like, disconnecting, taking your own life into order, and then moving forward from there. Even though that's very scary, this would be in the alignment with what the universe is telling you to do. So clearly in what you don't see coming, there's 2 towers. You have the World card twice in this reading as well. So there's something the universe is seemingly pushing you out of. So I'll admit it's like almost like on the surface level, everything is great. Emotionally, you might be a little bit wrecked this week. So with that being said, I hope that this reading provided you clarity and insight, and I'll talk to you next time, Aries.